So, good afternoon again, my dear Padawans. We decided to continue with the recording for our Thursday class today, Sunday. I'm still on Sunday, February 21st, but I'd rather have everything ready just in case, because as I already mentioned during the last class, we'll be traveling tomorrow, Monday. We'll be taking a flight from Puebla to Tijuana, and just in case, I'd rather have everything ready. So whatever happens, I hope I can connect. I think I might be able to connect by Thursday. I don't know yet. We don't know what's happening. This clinic that I told you about that we'll be visiting, I won't know what's going on until probably Tuesday. So let's see what happens. But just in case, I would like to share the plan that I have already worked on for you to work on Thursday. Tuesday class was full of a lot of theories. We did review the first 3 theories. We did cover the other 2 theories, the limited effects theory, and of course, the spiral of silence. And I hope by now I have already read your comments, your conclusions, your reflections, and I have already given you feedback. But in order for us to finish this week, and hopefully next week I'll be live from Morelia, hopefully, and we can then have some discussions about what happened during this week. I believe there is still a lot to think about and a lot to reflect on when we talk about the theories of public opinion, okay? As I said in the last video, most of the theories we have reviewed were developed in the 20th century. The reality we have now is very different, and maybe many of these theories will have to be adapted now to what we are living. And I hope after also watching the TikTok video that actually talks more about the kind of media we are affected by every day, I hope that with the videos that I have planned for you to watch today, we can actually start coming up with a new idea of what the new theories of public opinion for the 21st century would look like, okay? I know that these theories are being developed as we speak. They're being written pretty much as we are right now advancing. Maybe even many of these theories will be developed by students like you know? So I think it is a wonderful opportunity for us to try to analyze the times we're going through, but still, we still have many things to analyze, to talk about, etc. So let me start sharing the little presentation. It's a very little presentation, actually. Actually, today I won't be speaking as much as I usually speak. Finally, yay, she's gonna shut up. And what I have prepared for you today, again, let me just repeat, just in case you got lost. This is the class prepared for International Public Relations. And this class is meant to be shared on Thursday, February 25th, which actually is the last class we will have on February, okay? The next classes will be March, and we'll be pretty much finishing most of our second academic period by in the next 3 weeks, okay? All right, so the objective, the topic for today's class is media effects and the attitudes and values of people. Again, we're going to continue talking about this next week when we talk about the psychological effects of media, okay? And how media usually uses these strategies to get some ideas into our minds, sometimes without even realizing what's happening, okay? So let me give you the instructions for today. Today, we do not have a long presentation, as I already said. I'm going to leave you alone most of the time, okay? But what we're going to do is that for today, let me read the instructions, okay? For today's class, you will be watching a series of videos regarding the effects of media on the public's attitudes and values, okay? Take notes as you watch the videos, if necessary, because now you have 2 hours. You have an hour and a half, 1 hour, 40 minutes to actually pause, take notes, take your time. My suggestion for you, usually most of the classes, me los traigo así, I know, because I have so many things to cover. So let's take a little advantage of the fact that We are not 100% in a synchronous class, so you can pause and take your time to really think about what you're watching. And I think this is a wonderful opportunity, okay? So take notes as you watch the videos. Remember to pay attention to keywords, key phrases, and maybe even some quotes that you will hear in the videos, or you may even read, because remember, I usually recommend that you turn on your subtitles, okay? It's very important for you to turn on the subtitles in your videos, okay? All right, so let's continue. What will be the class participation evidence of today? What for today, Thursday, February 25th? How are you going to get your 50% grade for class participation? Well, you're going to upload a picture of your class notes, okay? And those class notes will be based on the videos that we're going to be watching and what you're reflecting about, what you're thinking about, etc. Okay? And you will have a forum. By the end of the class, you're going to upload the pictures of your notes, and you will add a personal paragraph, a paragraph with a personal reflection, with your personal conclusions and comments about today's videos. Okay, so it's a very simple class, you see? We're only going to watch videos, we're going to take some notes, but please take your time to really pause the videos, take notes, maybe reflect a little bit. Take your time. It's not, again, it's not a summary of the videos. Remember, when I ask for your reflections, for your thoughts, for your conclusions, I'm not asking for a summary of the videos. I have watched the videos. Thank you. Thank you if you were thinking of summarizing. I really appreciate it. Not necessarily for you to summarize the videos. We know the videos, but what I want to know is to know what's going on through your mind when you're watching the videos. That is exactly what we're doing here, okay? Watching the videos, anyone can do it. Summarizing, anyone can do it. But my students are special. They actually can reflect and critically think about what they'll be watching. So let's see. I'm sure you're going to be doing a wonderful job, okay? The first video, I'm only going to present it. I'm not going to show them, of course, is called Media Effects. You can either use the video from the presentation or you have the link, okay, right here also. That's the first video you'll be watching, okay? The second video is called, oh, I love this one, How the Media Manipulates You. I know, the sleeper effect. Again, these videos are going to summarize some of the theories that we have talked about in the previous classes, but I would really like you to take your time, because you're going to be watching so much information, maybe in videos that are 3, 4, 5, 8, 10 minutes long. There's so much information that I wouldn't like you just to blah, 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 watch, see my conclusions. Well, that's not the point. Because if that were the point, so I'm not going to give you any homework, any extra assignment, but I really would like you to pay attention to this. And I am sure when we come back the following week, in the first week of March, we will have wonderful debates about all these things that you are concluding and you're reflecting about, you're thinking about. Okay, so make sure to write those notes. Otherwise, we're going to forget. And I'm sure the next class we have live, we'll have so much to talk about. I'm really looking forward to hear from you, your thoughts and your opinions, okay? The third video, oh my God, I know. Invisible influence, the hidden forces that shape behavior. Ooh, we're getting now into those psychological strategies that I mentioned before and that we'll be talking about in the following weeks. I know, these are going to be very interesting topics. And actually, just in case you have time, I have written down the name of the author of this theory, because this is a theory, it's one of the newest theories that you can find about how the media manipulates our behavior. And we'll talk about, I don't think it is a theory yet. He has written a book, actually. He's very famous. He's a coach. He gives a lot of talks. And if you can find more information about Jonah Berger, I hope you have time to watch one of his videos. He has a lot of videos. He has a YouTube channel. I don't see him as a guru, honestly, because I think he uses many of these coaching strategies that I personally don't like. And I do not know, I'm not really sure how academically speaking, how scientifically speaking, most of his affirmations are backed up by, you know? And you know, I'm usually very picky in those matters and making sure that our sources are reliable. I believe his idea is very interesting. It's very important that we take in consideration his opinion, his ideas, but let's see how reliable his ideas are also, okay? So está hecho a propósito. Let's see what you can find, okay? We have another video, and I believe this is the last video we'll be watching. Changing the hive mind. In this video, I'm really going to ask you to pause. I believe it lasts 30 minutes, okay? But it's a lot of information. Hive mind, try to look for this expression before you start watching. The hive mind is la mentalidad de colmena, okay? And again, we're not here to say who's bad, who's good, who's better, who's wrong, who's right, because that's not the purpose of our class. The purpose of our class is trying to get information about what is out there, what some people can tell us about how social media tries or attempts or actually succeeds, at manipulating our thoughts, our opinions, our habits, etc. And I think you're really going to like this video, okay? Make sure to pause it because it's very long and it's very easy to lose, you know, distraerse. It's very easy to get distracted during this video. I'm going to repeat again the instructions of what we're going to be doing there. Those are the 4 videos you'll be watching today during today's class. Let me repeat the instructions to make sure everything is clear. For today's class then, you'll be watching a series of videos regarding the effects of media on public's attitudes and values. That is our goal of the class, okay? Take notes as you watch the videos. Remember to pay attention for keywords, key phrases, quotes, which may catch your attention, okay? Your class participation towards the end of the class. Right now, I won't be taking more than 15 minutes maybe, okay? So take your break, get some water, get your coffee, get everything ready, start watching your videos, take notes, okay? Take time to reflect, to add your conclusions, then start watching the second video. Go ahead again, take your 10-minute break as we usually do. Again, go to video number 3, let's watch, let's take notes, and finally, let's watch our TED Talk video, the one which lasts a little bit longer. You may pause, you may take notes, and what you're going to do by then, hopefully, an hour, 20 minutes will have probably passed, as we usually do in our normal class, and then start getting your notes ready. Take pictures of your notes, scan your notes for the class, okay? And in the forum, we will have another forum for Thursday class reflections, comments, and conclusions, okay? You're going to upload your notes and make sure to add a paragraph with your personal reflection, your personal conclusions about all these videos that you watched. Again, no summarizing. Thank you. I watched the videos too, and I appreciate your summaries, but we don't want summaries. We want your thoughts, your ideas, your critical thinking. I agree, I disagree. This reminded me of this. I thought of this. I think this matches this, or this doesn't match this. I believe this does not suit our reality nowadays. That's what I want to hear. I want to read your comments, your notes. And I am sure, as I already told you before, that this will give us enough information, enough material to have a beautiful discussion next time we can be live. All right? Okay, guys. Well, if the instructions there are well understood, I will be saying goodbye. As I told you, this video was very short, only 15 minutes, okay? I will be reading your class notes Friday, Saturday, okay? I will do my best to reply as soon as I can to your comments. And I'll see you next Tuesday, which, if I believe, is March 2nd. Oh my God, March, my birthday is coming. I know, I will be 50 in only 4 or 5 weeks. I know, I'm so excited. So that's it for today. again, bye from Tehuacan, Puebla. I hope I can connect from Tijuana next week. Let's see what happens. I'll keep sending you some WhatsApp messages. And in case I cannot connect, I am very happy that at least I was able to record this for you. I'm so glad you got to see me a little bit. I will miss you next week. I know I will miss you very much, but I promise I'll see you in the first week of March to get into our interesting discussions and debates. Okay? Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate your understanding. You know, you are in my heart, and I appreciate all your best wishes. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful video watching, a wonderful conclusion, and I'll see you next week. Love you. Bye.